Ooh, rail. Okay, good afternoon everybody. It's a Friday. It's a little bonus vlog, which is hopefully going to be very informative and good to watch. I can't tell you at this stage because I don't know, but if you're watching it, it's probably going to be. The plan is, the weather kind of sucks. It's rained most of the way up. Looks like it's cleared, but it's quite windy, and I'm just trying to find a little dive spot out of the wind and hopefully shoot a fish, because I haven't shot one in a week or two. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little breakdown on finding spots on Google Maps, how to find shore dive spots. So yeah, that's the plan. I'll be in the water in the next shot, I suppose. Yeah. Alright, so there's not much wind hitting the first spot. Going to go back to the second, well, go to the second spot, get in there, snap us the target. Oh man. Right, abysmal. Absolutely abysmal conditions. I haven't been that optimistic about average conditions in a very long time. Diveable, not good. I don't even believe I saw a snapper, bit more swell rolling through than I thought. Just terrible, which is really not a good example for what I was trying to tell you about before the dive. But I'm just going to have a little look at a screen recorder on my phone, and I'll try and go over some stuff with you right now. Righty ho, so this is my phone. There's nothing here on there that's a secret, I believe. I'll try to blip it out if it's there. Basically, oh no, I'll cut this next little part because I don't want you to kind of see exactly where I am. We're going to go into Google Maps. Okay, so I've scrolled over where exactly I am. What we are going to go back to is my old stomping ground of Omaha. Now, that is a very popular dive spot. When it comes to shore diving, I'm pretty keen on the old shore diving. I've shot my best fish ever shore diving. I enjoy shore diving. I like the whole sort of aspect of it, that you can swim potentially absolutely miles when you're shore diving. Anyway, so what I do when I go to any area, because I do get asked a lot of questions about like where's good around this area and where's what and all this sort of rubbish, which you don't need to do. I don't believe you really need to look ahead too much. If you're looking for your own spot when going to an area, go on to Google Maps, and I'm going to give you another one. Here's Omaha, right? So here's T Point. If you scroll in on Google Maps, you know, you can see weed lines, you can see everything typically on Google Maps, and that gives you a fair indication of access points. And look, there's a self-contained no toilet, an idea of weed lines. Why the hell is my phone looking so dark? You know, and basically just everything you kind of need to know for shore diving. Like Lee's here, you can scroll down, you can see you can get down these roads and go to weed lines through here and rocks and all sorts of stuff. That's pretty much what I do when I go to any area. You know, you can scroll south end of the bay here. You know, that's the south end of Omaha. You can tell, once again, you can see weed lines, you can see everything, you can see access points, everything you need to know about shore diving, really anywhere. And that's what I look for when I go to new areas in particular, because you're always looking for where you're likely going to be diving and how the hell you're going to be getting there. You know, we can go to Coromandel. I haven't done a hell of a lot of diving around Coromandel, but let's go into Tairua. Again, I'm just talking specifically shore diving here. You obviously dive around the island. You can see the weed lines around the island there. And all up through here, you know, you kind of get a fair indication of the landscape and everything. Obviously, it's all going to be dependent on what the conditions are like in the water, but that's what I do, and that's how whenever I go to a new area, I just jump on Google and find out what we're looking at. I do also have this app. Where the hell do I find it on my phone? This is our Android app. It may be available on Apple. I know it didn't used to be, but I believe it is now. Oh well, in fact, I really have no clue if it is now, to be honest. But this gives you. Why is it not giving me marine charts right now? There we go. So there, I've pulled up marine charts. Once again, this is a great asset. It's just like, what the heck's Navionics, but it's a cheap, poor man's version. It can track you. We've got these little buttons up top left, so you can put a GPS on yourself and you can record your tracks, which we've actually used for offshore diving before, and it comes in quite handy because you can go back over your track line from a recorded mission. But as you can see, Omaha, we'll go into there again, use Omaha as the example. You can see like water depths, and it does give you current measurements if it's strong currents. But I mean, you can see there in the middle of the screen, it just gives you like weed lines, depths, everything you kind of need to know, reserve markers, like everything. And that's, once again, I use a combination of the two. And there you can see there's a 1 knot right in the middle of the screen there, current thing, which is, you know, off Takatu Point through to kind of little, well, not even really towards Little Barrier, but very, very handy, very, very capable app, and seems to be very accurate. It's got a lot of the spots offshore that we frequent, and it comes in very handy, and like I said, is a free version. That's it. That's just hopefully a little help for shore diving, and that's pretty much how I do everything. It's very handy, and certainly once you sort of do a little bit more research on areas, you don't have to be a pest like some people I find are just annoying, because they ask. Some people are quite rude. I've had a lot of rude people like literally just ask me for my spots at local areas, which, I mean, you deserve a bit of an uppercut if you're doing that, really, to be honest. And have a little bit of respect for sort of local areas. Like I'm huge now on really not naming anywhere where we're going, no matter where it is, if it's good or bad. I mean, today was a terrible dive, but it can be an excellent place to dive. So that's it. Gonna go back. I'm actually gonna fit up some fins for Kerry. I'd like to say I'm gonna be filleting fish, but I don't even think I saw one snapper today. Right, okay, so I'm prepping some fins for young Kerry. These are the sister pair from the ones on my feet. We've got some fin rail, we've got some ultra expensive Loctite 480, which I was trying to get away from because this is like about $40 a bottle for like that. So you can imagine it gets quite costly if you're doing a few fins. Just replacing his ones here. I'm going to do that now. I got some like marine bonding stuff in it. Right, fin rails on, just got to trim them up. Got Loctite all over me. Managed to glue my shorts to my leg, so we know the Loctite's working. Kerry's fin, a while ago these were quite an older pair. They actually broke through there, which can happen with a lot of fins. I've since made several changes to the current pairs, and a fair bit more strength through the heel, and a few changes to the curing side of it, which my fins, the sister pair to these white ones, have been in use for quite a few months on my feet now, and are going very, very well. Oh Jesus, there's a hole there. Let's go. Oh, jeez. Hey. Quick 6 Ks, good pace, feel good. Okay, that's a wrap for the day. A little bit of a struggle out there diving, as you now know, but pretty productive all around. Getting ready, I've had confirmation for shafts that I'm getting in for the guns from Italy, making progress with the fins, making progress on everything at the moment. Been quite a good week for that sort of stuff. It is Friday, 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. I'm just starting to crack into some work tonight, and we're heading to a spot tomorrow for some big crays, hopefully. So, yeah, I'm Sam Price. I'll see you at the beach.